might be hooked on you. I love the things you said to me. It seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me. It seems like you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be.
I set out on a road that I built with my own two hands. I met friends on the way, people chosen to make a stand. I felt strong in the sun as I walked onto pastures green. Saw forgiveness together, spaces in between. And I'll be with you through the night. And I'll turn every wrong to right. Baby, we're children of summer, we're meant to be free. Honey, we're not like the others, no reason to be. And my ventures, they brought me to places I've never been. But you can walk through this world without a few punches upon your chin. I think I lost you somewhere between 20 and 23. But I still hold you dear despite the heartbreak you caused in me. 'Cause you were with me through my nights. And you filled the darkness with shining lights, yeah.
It has been another crazy couple of days, but today is why we're here. What is up, you guys? My name is Kira if you are new, and welcome to the North Country. So we are up visiting my in-laws. My in-laws live way up north in the Plattsburgh region, which is like 15-20 minutes from the border of Canada. It takes my husband and I about 45 minutes to get to Montreal when we come here to visit. So they are way up here, but every time I come up here I'm reminded of how much I just love all of the peace and the quiet and the trees and the scenery and the mountains and the lakes and the everything. I come up here and I feel at peace here, which is very strange because I grew up my whole life on Long Island where it's like super busy and the New York City feel and go, and I don't feel like that when I come up here. I just feel at peace here. Daryl and I were even looking at real estate when we were driving up here, when we were thinking like, you know, maybe we'll give it another year where we're at and then we'll, you know, travel back here, which was kind of our intentions. Maybe live halfway between my parents and his parents. We'll still be able to get that country feel and we'll be able to be just a few hours away. It would be 3 hours in either direction because it takes about 6 hours to get from my mom's to my mother-in-law. So if we pick a spot dead in the middle, we would be 3 hours away from both of our families and we would still be able to kind of get everything that we want. So we've had a lot of fun just chit-chatting on the ride up here. I did pick up Daryl a couple of days ago and the first day was just kind of relaxing a little bit in the pool, but then we picked up our rent-a-car and loaded the trunk and headed up here to drive. So we drove through the night to make it a little easier for Maya because she does get a little queasy and car sick. So we drove through the night and then we got here yesterday morning. For the first couple of hours we crashed like dead. We were pretty much up for like 2 days straight, which usually is what happens when we travel up here. So we were completely exhausted. We passed out. We ate breakfast. We just kind of hung out and mellowed. The kids played in the pool and outside. It rained a little bit in the morning, so once it cleared up they were kind of running around and dominating the outdoors, and then we were getting all the tables and chairs cleaned up and loaded into the cars to get ready for my sister-in-law's wedding, which is today. So she's getting married. Her ceremony is in my mother-in-law's backyard. And then we're going to a campsite where we're going to have, like, we have tables set up and canopies and all of that. A caterer is going to cater some barbecue food down there, and we're just going to kind of chill out. It's very simple. It's definitely not like my tens of thousands of dollars. I think Daryl and I spent between $40,000 and $50,000 on our wedding. That is definitely not like this, but this is just so suiting of my sister-in-law. Her dress, everything suits her. So I'm very excited. Daryl and I stayed in a hotel. The little kids stayed by my mother-in-law, but there's so much going on over there wasn't really room for us, so we stayed in a hotel. The kids stayed there. So after we kind of set up the campsite, Daryl and I got dinner at a place called 99, which is attached to the hotel where we're staying in, and I had buffalo tenders and loaded tots. The loaded tots were gross, but the buffalo tenders were good. And then Daryl got like steak tips and chicken tenders and then a salad, but they gave us no utensils, so we didn't even eat the salad. We were like picking with our fingers. It was kind of weird. And the hotel that we're in, they ran out of full king-size beds, so they had 2 double beds, and after not sleeping with my husband for weeks, I still didn't get to sleep beside him because we are in double beds. But it's a very simple room. This is like your little room tour, you guys. Our little fridge and microwave there. I do think it's cool when they give you a microwave and stuff for people who just need to heat things up for their kids and stuff. But we have a little desk area, the window I was standing in to get some light, with the table and chairs that Daryl and I sat in to eat dinner. And then that was it, our 2 little double beds. And then there's a minute little area right here where I have all of our stuff set up. You can tell I've already been blow drying my hair and stuff this morning, and the bathroom. So super small, like I said, but it'll suit us for now. But if I don't hurry up, we're gonna be late. So it's 9:30. We're leaving here right now. Daryl just wants to go pull the car around so I can say hello to you guys, and he put like my purse and stuff in the car. So we're gonna head out now. We're gonna go to the liquor store. We have to get like the keg. They're just doing beer, wine, and soda down at the campsite, but we figured it was easier easier, instead of lugging all of those like coolers and stuff, that we would just do a keg. So we're gonna go pick up the keg, drop it off at the campsite. I got like a little bit of tulle and stuff from the Dollar Tree that I'm just gonna tie off on some things, and then we need to head to my mother-in-law's to help my sister-in-law get like her nails and her hair and makeup and all of that done so she can get into her dress, because the ceremony starts at 1. So we are running out of time, but I wanted to say hello to you guys before I took you along for the rest of today's super fun and exciting festivities.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do.
All right, you guys, so it is day 3 of our trip. We're actually outside of a Perkins restaurant and bakery. Daryl said this place used to be called Bootleggers. It was like a bar and restaurant. This place looks really packed, so he just went inside to see if there's a wait, but him and I just checked out of our hotel and we wanted to get a nice breakfast, and the reviews about this place are amazing. So he just went to go check and see if there is a wait, but yesterday the wedding went so good. I guess the best that we were able to pull together. My sister-in-law kind of just threw this all together because she really wanted us to be there, and so she just kind of planned this whole thing around the time of year that we always come up. So it just was, I feel like, a little thrown together, and I didn't get a whole lot of footage. I caught a little bit of like the campsite as we were getting ready to leave. I just turned the camera on for a minute just to kind of give you guys a visual of what we had set up, but I did not have 1 second to breathe yesterday. Like, my sister-in-law didn't do a bridal party or anything, and so I was in the room helping her get dressed and everything. We had a lot of laughs and a lot of fun, and then when we got to the wedding, like, or to the like campsite or whatever, I felt like Daryl and I did the same thing that we did at Madison's wedding. Like, we've just been in the restaurant business for so long, and there's something really special about the bride having a day where they don't have to think about all the little details. And so our nature just kind of took over, and we were organizing everything and rotating out the food and making sure everything was good. And although I don't feel like I had a whole lot of like relaxing party time, sometimes the best gifts that you can give to the bride is to let them have nothing to worry about. So I enjoyed more being able to help my sister-in-law on the back end and be able to, you know, help her have the best day. But when my hands are busy, that means I can't hold a camera. So I didn't get a whole lot, but I did capture a little bit of the wedding. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Babe, what happened? Is there a wait?
No, that's where we're going.
Oh, perfect. All right, so there's no wait. So like I said, our day was kind of chaotic yesterday. We were gonna go out to dinner, but then by the time we got the kids settled at my mother-in-law's and stuff, we ended up making a sandwich there. I didn't even eat mine. He only ate half of his. So we're both a little bit hungry now at this point. And so once we checked out of our hotel, like I said, now we want to go check out this really cool place. And I'm going to take you guys inside because when we check the menu online, you have to see some of the really unique breakfast items that they have. The dinner was like, I don't know, very home cooking, meatloaf, fried pork chops, like almost southern, like real comfort food. But the breakfast looked out of this world, divine, like something innovative, which seems really cool. So I'm gonna take you guys inside. We're gonna go eat some breakfast and then we're gonna head back to the kids. We're only gonna hang out there for a couple of hours, let the kids play a little bit more. They didn't get a whole lot of time in my mother-in-law's yard because we've been pretty focused on the wedding. So today is gonna be like our down day and our relaxed day, and we're hoping to leave between 5 and 6 o'clock or so and get back on the road, because in order to get this big vehicle, you guys, you should have seen what they were gonna put us in. Like a small Lincoln MKX, I think that's what it is, yeah, I think it's the MKX or something like that. Whatever like the Lincoln mid-size SUV was, and that's not gonna work. Like that's the equivalent to like a Kia Sorento, a Ford Edge. They're all fairly small. So when we got there, we were like, that's not gonna work with 3 kids in the back. And so we ended up getting this beast I showed you in the beginning. She's a V8, she's a monster, but she's super, super comfortable. But the only way to get this is we promised to return it by Monday morning, 8 a.m. so that they can give it to who had this particular vehicle booked. So we want to do right by them because they did right by us. So shout out to Enterprise. Thank you for hooking us up with this great vehicle, but now we have to do the right thing and get it back. So we're gonna go eat some breakfast and then go hang out with the fam for a little while before we get back on the road again.
I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire.
All right, hopefully you guys can hear me because it's dumb loud in here and super busy. Of course there was a wait. So hubby said no wait, and then we came in and there was a wait. So people came in crazy fast, but I had to show you guys, look. It says bakery inspired breakfast. So this is Boston cream pancakes. They put sweet pancakes with like a Bavarian cream in between the layer and then pour chocolate over the top. Like, can you even? Paul would die for that. Like fall over and die. This is one of the things that we're gonna get. This is a blueberry muffin French toast. So they slice a blueberry muffin and then dip it in French toast batter and make it like French toast. Genius. But look at all this other stuff, you guys. This is a cinnamon French toast. Like, I've done that before. And I've done it with like Captain Crunch and a bunch of different things, but this is like doing cinnamon toast crunch. And then they have a sticky bun. So it's like cinnamon glaze and pecans. But this is the other one we're gonna get. A lemon blueberry waffle. Oh my goodness, it sounds so good. And then they have pecan pie crepes. But this is just like their bakery stuff. They have a lot of other things. It's really hard for me to choose. I really wanted the Southern fried chicken biscuit breakfast, but I mean, how can I do the South and the North? That's like an oxymoron. I totally could get something like that if I went back to Texas. So I feel like I should get something unique, but I could stare at this menu all day. There is a highlight to my day though. They have the freestyle Coke machine, which means they have like all the different flavors of drinks, and so their beverages, they have high C. So I'm getting high C orange, and you have no idea how much that makes me happy because it's the little things. So here's what I was looking for. So they list like every kind of Coke you can get, cherry, vanilla, just vanilla. They list all your Sprites, your Pibs, your Fanta, a mellow yellow, your different kinds of Barks, cream soda or root beer, then different flavored ginger ale, high C, Minute Maids, Powerades, and then here's all of like your other Cokes and sodas and stuff.
Set my world on fire.
Bye, love you!
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights.
All right, you guys, we are finally home. I apologize that I didn't share too much after leaving my mother-in-law's, but we left so late that it was kind of dark, so there really wasn't like enough lighting to share really too much of us traveling home, especially just leaving there because there's nothing to see. It's just mountains and trees and forests and stuff. And then we had to get the car back at 8 a.m. So we pulled up about 1:30 in the morning. We unloaded the kids from the car. We cleaned the whole car out and everything, vacuumed as much as we could. It was crazy. It was like, you know, 3 o'clock in the morning, and we're using like the little tiny rechargeable, you know, little Hoover kind of things so that we didn't run a loud vacuum, you know, that early in the morning. But it was kind of a challenge to get the car cleaned. I know you're not supposed to bring it back like pristine, but I have 3 kids and we traveled on a long car ride, and we spent, you know, out of our 3 days in the car, we spent a good solid 1 of them, you know, in there. And so I just wanted to make sure that I gave it back, especially since somebody else was getting it. So if that was like supposed to be our car, then fine. But being that they had somebody coming in at 8:30 in the morning to pick that car up, I didn't want them to have like more than a half hour's worth of cleaning by the time I dropped it off. So we did a pretty good job. We got everything cleaned up. We went and fueled up because you have to bring it back full. And then we waited right until 8 o'clock in the morning. We got up and we dropped it off when they were open so that we can, you know, make sure. They said we can use the drop box, but that always makes me nervous because then they could say anything happened. I want to be there for them to sign off and say that everything was good to go. So we came home, we slept in like a little bit on Monday, and then I pretty much spent the entire day packing, which is kind of boring to share with you guys. I feel like I've packed with you at this point on this channel like a million times over, doing this trip over and over again. So I spent all day Monday unpacking, and then Tuesday was like the finalization of everything, like the final bit of laundry and everything. And on that night, I was doing like my very last load of laundry, and I broke my mom's washing machine. Like, I don't know if it was me personally. I kept teasing my family and saying like, every time I come here, I break something. I really didn't do it, just something went, but it was when my last load of laundry was in the machine. And so here we are, the very, very last night with my last load of laundry, and something like went on the inside so it wouldn't drain out. So we had like a whole barrel full of soapy, dirty water that we had to like hand scoop out and take all the laundry out and drain everything and hang everything. And then my mom's dryer was still working fine. So once we got everything like out of the water and squeezed out, then I just dried it and then put it in a separate bag so I could bring it home and rewash it. But I felt bad for my mom. Like, she now has to get a new washing machine, and like nowadays and stuff, especially after the pandemic, like sometimes it's a while to get appliances, like a long time. So I just feel bad. I feel like every time I bring like my whole family there, like something happens. And I would just stay in a hotel when we came because we're a lot of people, and I feel like it would be easier, but we come for so long, so that would be so costly. And that bothers my mom because she likes to get up in the morning and she's like the first one to get Mason his cereal in the morning. And, you know, she likes to have my coffee pods there so I can have coffee with her. So there's definitely a benefit of staying in the house with her. But I bring a lot of people to, you know, a house that doesn't need to support another, you know, 5 people in and out of bathrooms and showers and, you know, using washing machines and all of that. So it's always kind of a lot, but we finally were able, and then we left stupid early yesterday morning, like stupid early. I got up at like 1:30, did a couple of things, just kind of sat back down and mellowed out, but we had the car coming between 5 and 6 because I wanted to get ahead of the traffic. Our flight left at 10, so you're really supposed to be there 2 hours before, so that's 8. But it's like a good solid hour regardless to get to JFK from my mom's. But then if you couple that with rush hour traffic, you have to leave before the traffic and be early, then leave with the traffic, or you have a chance of being late. That's just it. So you know, we were early, but I'm never early, and it's better to be early in that instance so that you just don't hit traffic. And so we made it through the flight yesterday. Everything was fine. It took off fine. The flight itself was fine. We got our luggage. Paul parked my car for me. Him and Marissa were fantastic. They went a couple of nights ago and dropped my car like in the long-term parking and then just left my keys for me. And then this way I was able to get off the plane and go right to my car and pick us all up instead of waiting for someone to give us a ride, or instead of waiting for like an Uber and paying all that money for someone to come and pick us up. We just did that through the car, which I thought was great. And then we came home and I did a grocery pickup and I filmed that. I made chicken patties and tater tots, and then I went upstairs. I started doing something and I sat down on the bed, and then I heard Daryl in the bathroom, and then he came out and he said, "You're sitting on the bed right now?" And I said, "Yeah, I just sat down for a minute." And he was like, "Yeah, there's like a 99% chance you're not getting back up again." Yep, that should have been a solid 100% not getting up again. I was just done. I felt like it had been a crazy couple of days, crazy couple of weeks, crazy couple of months, and I knew that it's still gonna be a crazy like couple of weeks ahead because we still have back to school. I have so much to unpack, to clean, to purchase, school clothes. I have to go through everything. I still haven't filmed that video, and I need to do that because there's a giant box here full of all of the stuff that I got from, you know, ordering and everything, but I don't know if all the stuff is going to fit, and I need time to go through everything, so I'm a little paranoid about that. There's literally nothing in the house. I need to go to like Costco or Sam's Club. I just did like a small Walmart, so there's just like so much to do, and I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. And again, I apologize for like not picking up the camera and taking it with me for the last couple of days, but if you guys want to see some travel vlogs of like me and my family through the airport and all of that, I have a whole playlist of them, so I'll just link them. Just replay one of them and pretend I was coming home this time. Well, don't do the last one because the last one was an absolute disaster because I couldn't get home and the flight got delayed and I was in Houston overnight in a hotel with roaches. Don't watch last year's, but maybe the year before or Christmas. Those are always fun. Vlogmas videos or holiday videos of going to see my family for Christmas. So there's plenty of those, but I didn't take you guys along this time. But I did get to take you, along a little bit. I hope you enjoyed like seeing my sister-in-law's wedding and like those kinds of things. And this is part 2, so if you guys missed part 1, I'll link it. But it was still a weird trip. Last year my mom was sick. This year I was sick. So hopefully next year, like third time's a charm, we can have like that perfect summer vacation. But for now, I am still blessed that I got to spend so much time with my family and that my kids got to enjoy my mom this time feeling well and swimming in the pool and doing stuff with them. And I'm really glad that I got to be a part of my sister-in-law's wedding. I know how important that it was to her, and I've since talked to my mother-in-law who said like she's just so grateful for all of my help and everything, and that makes me feel so good to know that she's happy, because her happiness is all that really matters to me. So to her, she had the perfect day, and that is perfect to me. So it turned out to be a great vacation, and I appreciate you guys coming along with me. So thank you so much for watching another video. If you enjoyed, give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, because I post as often as I possibly can, unless my life is exploding over here, which happens all the time, but don't let it derail you, because I still always get back on track. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.